complete. Want to do it again just for fun?
There is little I can offer to show you how much I care. Whatever House Varun deems proper could not work. And whatever marriage traditions you might have would... And I love you for feeling that way. This place, where we stand now, is the first place I was brought upon leaving my city, Dasra. As you know, I was never allowed to know the way back home. That is a feeling I had not experienced. It was, yes. Nothing. But there is more. Buried here is some... It is best, I think, if... you hold in your hands the most treasured item I could give you. No. You certainly have not. In my culture, every child is entrusted with a pet groat. They are domesticated creatures native to my planet. Smelly, cantankerous. We raise the groat. We care for it, we milk it. It is a lesson. Through this growth, we are shown the connection that we have to the Great Serpent. I am glad that you can appreciate. Every member of House Varun has a dagger like this. The Great Serpent is always with us, but that constant connection. So when we... I am proud. I have always been. So for years, with it, and that we are... I love you, and... You are very welcome. Ooh, now, surely there...
Welcome aboard the... Did you have any questions? Yeah, listen to him. Carefully. Other than that? Understood? So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think you are. It appears he's certainly... So, now that you're part of the team, this is the operations center of the... That's true. They were the pirates. Whether this ship is impressive or not, we need eyes and ears inside the catch is... Good. I have just... Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Sersha Bod. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora with... You'd better hope so. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then that's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. Eager to get going. Remember, this entire operation... I wouldn't expect any... Look, before you begin, as an undercover operative for UC SysDef, allow yourself to stray too far off the path. To put it simply, you can't go into... Think before you act. Calculate what you're... At the end of the day, your primary... That's what I want. Anyway, now... That's easy to answer. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your... Beyond that... For your own safety, nobody but myself and... Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal... Dismissed.
Have you lost? Do you even understand? You have murdered. Finally, the moment I have waited for.
Yes?
All right, we don't. While you're working undercover, it's imperative. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, well, you better. Commander, I want data slates, computer downloads. For the sake of the settled systems, that minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing. If you've seen what I've... That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence. That's what I told Commander All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with That should do it. Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Secure. Of course, if we find out you tried this, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. Let me know if you need anything else.
It is a relief to know that the But are you sure this Aseles? This would be the same nature that gave... I do not think this is the... The microbes would have put fewer people at... It is too soon to know. And, at least... And, I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around. But you could have changed their minds. At least the Freestar Collective will also know of its existence. Otherwise, I worry it would be too... Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us. And...
My day is suddenly much improved.
I do not know. Can you? You have quite an... Goodbye, dear. Whenever I eat here, I cannot help but taste dust and dirt. Well, I do not think I am imagining it.
Hey, anything I can help you with? I'm sure you can find something.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels.
If you're here to buy your... And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want. I can probably help you with that. Aurora, huh? Nice. A little...
If the trade authority is not interested, that...
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well... You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember something.
Just demand the extra credits up front next time. These games...
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes... If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his... Oh, and, it's been...
I was just thinking about you.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask. How's it going? Can I help you? Cool. See you around. Take your time and ask me. Sounds like a plan. Come back anytime.
Wayne has been
you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around. Oh, yeah? Well, I don't know who the hell... Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? Okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to... Yeah, sure. If the Trade Authority won't even... Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this.
I see no good reason why we should have...
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with... You probably spent it all on booze, not that I... Feel free to throw as many credits in my face as you want, but that isn't the... His name's Carl Fielding. I think you... Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable look.
What do I owe this pleasure?
Only employees of the Starfield Corporation are authorized to mine resources in and around Scotia. It is your civic duty.
Sidonia's not so bad.
Something I can... Adler Camp.
Of course. I owe Deimos. I owe my landlord. I owe Galbank. So why don't you just leave me?
What? Play what? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Adler... Oh! Wait! I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share.
Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now.
Clearly this man has never seen how hard...
Holy crap! Really? Thank you. For
There is no one I would rather see right now.
Watch out for the robots.
What's up? Have something for me? There, would you look at that? He going to be a problem anymore? Nice, nice. You're kind of it, you know. If you like, you think you can handle running with my... That's what I'm talking. All right, I'll call ahead and head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment.
Will we be taking off a...
Wow! Look who finally had the guts to show. Big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join him. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grave. So, before I put you to work, I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. You're signing up with the There's a medical supply ship called on board that ship you'll find a trader. It's done when Rake stop. Head back here when you...
This Neva Mora, her words are measured and carry weight. She is not to be trifled with. It would be wise for you to take this offer. It shows more mercy than you know.
Well, normally, alright. You can dock.
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. Stop by sometime. Ship's docking. Let's go.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted our cargo, I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up. Now, do you mind telling us? You really do not know which one of us is Ray, and you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you Okay, I have idea. We can strike, then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver... That is fair. Is that all right with you, or...
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship, and in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded. This should be proof you were not...
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
So now what? If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
Thank you for letting us go.
Sure, I've got a bit.
Watch for corners or hiding spots. They know this ship better than we do. I'm Jules.
Let's get out there and do something. You know, those joustlers.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
You need something?
Ship's clear and the sky
Orbit achieved.
Oh, by the way, the engines are online again.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. Now tell me about the Ragana. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgon. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out if you screw up, and I wind up looking like an ass. You better stow that crap before you... Now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Head out there as soon as you can.
I'm all ears.
I must have... Fess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something else.
Attention! Our
Yes,
scan
Captain.
indicates you have contraband on board. Kill your engine. All ships, we have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is authorized. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course.
understand the mining jobs here can be quite lucrative if you survive.
Keep on the straight and narrow. There won't be anything to worry about.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I tend to deal with security, but if there's something I... Still do, technically. I'm a naval commander. I pull double duty. Maybe there's a chance for... Time will tell. They're using the Red Devil's agent. The new initiatives in it, it's with some... Small? It may not be... Only the fine... Well, former. I fought to keep them up. Have yourself a good one.
Just because the governor's office is right there on the main level doesn't mean...
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. Sure, have at it. Okay.
I'm thinking next time we're in New Atlantis,
Atlantis. We are overdue.
I got the playoff game recorded. I can grab some chunks. It was a hell of...
No spoilers, Jesus. I've stopped watching SSNN because I don't want to know who won.
Well, you may want to avoid looking at the new Atlantis billboards then.
I need to watch that game soon before I go crazy.
You get 90%, 95%, and done.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you. Follow me.
Pardon. First mission in the...
We got the message from the Regana about Austin. Suffice to say, he's got a lot... That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make... Just remember not to...
We did our best not to cross the line, but the more we do...
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack neighbor's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble at coming to her rescue. But a gamble that... It's a dangerous plan, and you can... Luckily, you have a good head on your shoulders, and did the right thing.
I make it last.
Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with...
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will... Yes, you passed, but before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing. Just remember, these are...
And their ruthlessness is only... You should proceed with caution.
So what's next for you on Neighbors? Where you'll meet Delgado.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his back. You'll want to know the individual...
What is there to know? He is pirate scum.
Exactly. The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually. But we'll need to maintain our... This will also give us time to bolster...
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the...
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the... I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further...
Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here. orbit reached. And we're docked.
Get out of my face. You said the dig was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body
I
out
always
in
thought
airlock
heat
before it
leeches were
turns
just
into a
pests.
damn air freshener.
Consider trying to raise one as a
The hell took you so long? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had. The last thing I need is another Austin rate getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Never apologize. No. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head. But, all that aside, you pencils ready? This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Keep. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. But I can give you the short version.
It must be very embarrassing.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Keep. But it's better if I show you too. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you gotta pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it.
This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Keep.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she... Lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
The liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations, and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with
Blowing off some steam?
Too easy.
Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit. Given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray?
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss. Better get a move on before Dev...
Time for a proper. I am Shinya. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, in fact, I find... Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal is... Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the... Should our enemies capture me or I grew any... For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key, leaving... Now, let me get you set up. A moment while thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my... Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, I've granted you all the necessary permissions. If Neva's chosen one... No, I believe that covers all I have. Take the elevator to the upper level.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. These are your two cargo bay doors.
Of course, when the tour is over.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, the two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you'd better not disappoint. For your... All right. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the... You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the...
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at them.
I am impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said since you two seem so eager to move. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going...
Oh, God, don't... 10 Johns to the...
Crix's legacy is no story. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help. This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be... Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And if we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole... Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording.
Hi, Gia.
And not a lot of...
How are you?
Some of us believe in it.
When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Sistef. Sounds like someone wants to get... Okay.
I'm good.
Enough discussion. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into...
Visited my cousin.
Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook.
And
keep me waiting.
which Severance is my sister and my brother-in-law.
Yeah?
No, I'm here. Yeah, it was nice.
It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the decades
looks
has
like,
been spent
once
on
again,
upkeep
I'm Jack.
for the
Like
station.
Neva said, you need...
This bodes poorly.
It may not be wider, but it's not... I can guarantee we got the best... Anything that keeps... Just let me know when you want it. All business... Sure, sure.
The slow ship will get you caught.
Anything ship-related, you're at the right place. No, but just remember, I've got plenty of goodies to choose from.
I think I'm gonna... Ooh. I don't have that much money. I want this. Did you finish your labels? Lots of adjustments now.
Hydrocarbons in abundance.
Aww.
See how they have arranged themselves.
About time you got here.
That's so cute.
I told you were wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep...
Fine.
All right, listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to whatever you pick up, don't... It's so simple.
Hold on, no
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, if that doesn't work...
Yeah.
Oh, your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison.
Fine, go on. Leave me. Just be sure and thaw me out when you return.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Me and my in-game wife finally got married. She gave me a knife. Oh shit, I'm not wearing anything. I do hope my character is not cold. That's so funny. That's so cute. Doing this without a jetpack is just really hard. You won't be attending? She dragged me to a puddle of mud, and she's like, the most important thing I have is here. And I dug it up, and this is what she gave me. Cute. Very romantic. Are we done fighting ants? Bruh. What the fuck? That's kind of like my wife. I think it was cute. Oh man, can someone fucking open this door? Alright, open the door now. Bruh, you can't make this shit up. What's Gergie's love language? Honestly, it's touch. There's nothing more that I love than hugs. I could be hugging people all day if I like them. Bruh.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. Yeah. Then crank up. All right, let's keep. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off.
Man, all this just to like watch a loading screen. Great. Great game design. What about you, Gia? Unless you don't want to tell me. Clean. What are we looking for? Farming hat. Fuck. Yeah, I like words of affirmation as well. Sound nice. Cool. What was this crap? Going melting us. Hmm. Yeah, it's nice. That's why I tell myself I'm pretty sometimes. Oh no, what's the sound? Something's loading. Oh no. Oh god. Let you tell yourself that? Oh, thank you. Sometimes you just have to.
Must be a nest. I bet.
Yeah, and their bodies. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for...
Enough already. Now let's see. Since you are such good...
Were you talking to me like that?
Got me!
We're cut off. Hey, Del, can you hear me? Del! Shit. Well, this is just great. The plan? Let's face it, we're on...
Bro.
Why? Because the hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time... Whoa, hang on. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct.
Hi.
And there's information here about Crix's legacy.
Hi Marwa, how are you?
Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find.
Honestly, I would be down, but I just hate your face. Man, you're like that hipster from Brooklyn from like 2012. Green eyes too. You deserve to die.
Oh, fine. Suit yourself. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Oh, I'm good. Honestly, a chill day.
Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been first. I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can.
I want to tell him that this guy wanted to betray him.
And tell Mathis not to get any bright-eyed.
Whoa, that was loud.
Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Gia, are you gonna be working for much longer? Because after I'm done with this quest, I think I'm gonna hop on Discord work some.
We should check it out. How the hell did anyone survive down here?
How many hours is that, Gia? I don't remember our timings. Another 2 hours? Okay. I'll finish this fast then.
So, have you... Don't act stupid. I'm talking about all... Yeah, well, too bad. We're told. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Of all the people to get trapped here with, why? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guardhouse... Been in a few slams yourself.
Oh no, what am I looking for? I didn't read anything. Am I looking for a person? Definitely not Bean. And not Butler. Okay. D. Okay. What? I already know where he is.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
Hmm. Why can't I skip this? Oh, I can exit this.
This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll have the mining details for the utility closet. That's where we'll dig. No. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on the terminals in the lock. So we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll be locker in the showers area. Drop point for the code in the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Requires computer.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 4861171. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
Whoa. Computer. So lost. Where would I find a computer? Give you motion sickness? Oh no. That's so sad. Does watching someone play also make you feel motion sick? Or is it just when you're playing? Yeah, you should watch a walkthrough. But like start at the beginning. I don't know which walkthrough might be good, but man, fuck this. I'm looking this up. Security room. Is this it? No, it's a shower room. Kitchen.
How angry the prisoners were when they rioted. I would hate to have been one of the guards.
I can see how it can cause motion sickness though. Did I grab what I need? Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, if you feel that way at the beginning of the game, I feel like it's only gonna get worse. Master. That's for me. Only made it past tutorial. Has to be. Has to be. What? It has to be. One more.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started.
Is this it?
Blows me mind.
Well.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving.
Why are they giving me so much ammo?
While we're picking through the trash, might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Oh my god, shut the hell up. Corrosive gas. The fuck is this?
What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of box right now.
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out at C-Block. I Gillespie sent his men to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a shiv into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. Seems like the genius who designed this place didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this dump.
Mm.
Looks like this was the warden's office. Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado.
That Mathis? Tell him to shut up.
Whatever.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. I'm looking at schematics for the lock. And but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one. Good answer. Okay. Shuttle bay active. Yup. It's good. You have done a hell of a job.
Oh no. I have to use once. Or I don't. No, I do. Alright, I messed up. Or maybe not. Is there really nothing here? Oh.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't... Oh, come on. You're right. Maybe I could have done more of the brain work. But hey, at least I helped you take out those things.
Bro, it's more like I saved you.
About all that killing Delgado stuff. Why don't we just forget... Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Now, let's get...
I don't want him to follow me. Where's my wife? What the fuck? Nope. I just drank a Coke, highlight of the week. Honestly, Coke has been highlight of my week this whole week. With lemon. Cola tonic and lemonade? No. Is that good? I'm trying to imagine, picture it. What will it taste like? It sounds good. Cola tonic and lemonade. Wait, is this non-alcoholic? Oh. Okay. Best beverage in existence. I can trust your taste. I'll try it. When I go outside. Alright, give me my money.
There you are.
It's about time. I was about to fly down.
Not now. Well? Demanding the... Don't worry. You finish the job, and you will get...
Translation. Give them.
Oh. What I meant to say was... Give me whatever you found.
Just cut the...
No. No. I'm gonna do bad things to you.
That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big... Well, I'll be... Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship.
Never heard any stories about a gal bank ship going down.
No, Neva. See? Okay, this ship. And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big...
Are you serious?
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your... That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite.
I still wanted to be a pirate, but they're losers.
Which means a gal bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the gap. Holy shit, that might actually work.
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you.
No, don't give me junk.
Come in handy when Rokov screws up.
Well, what? That's a strong gun. Alright, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Good, because that is exact. Neighbor and I need you to board that. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it.
Because you're the one that finished the job. You followed orders. As far as Mathis goes, I'm sure you had to drag him through the lock. And we'll see. That's it then. And remember,
Hey, Rook, before you head out.
if you have any last questions
All
about
right.
the job, ask them now.
What's this new gun you gave me? Oh, it's on automatic. Oh god, it's ass. $60,000?
Blowing off some steam?
Why is there no... Why can't I aim? Where's my crosshair?
Perhaps it wasn't. I would move the stars for you. But I hope it does not come to that. Curse you.
Who threw that? Wait, why are you so strong? Didn't you get fired? My game is lagging so bad.
Leave a mark. Need help over here. Cup.
Alright. Discord time.
Pirates and alcohol. What could go wrong in a place like this?
You don't cross the fleet without paying the price. Credits?
for blood.
How much do I owe you? I think I broke the game. I can't even pay them. Well,
I guess we'll be taking that pay.
okay. All right, see you on Discord, Gia, and I hope you can make it there too, Marwa. See ya.